Hey everyone, it's Melissa. I wanted to share with y'all how far I've gotten in the book. I'm not done with it yet. I know I've done a video showing the guts of it and the cover. The only change to the cover I made was I put a flare button here. There was a bling there, and I changed it out to a flare button, and I got that from an Etsy shop called Kids Mom 19.99. Y'all go check her out. She has a real good selection. She has great prices, and she has wonderful customer service. So on the first page, and as y'all remember, I'm sure I used Teresa Collins Timeless and an Echo Park Be Mine collection in here. I mixed them up. So on the first page, I used all black and white photos, and I just used a large photo on this page and then made it a kind of a pocket in the back and put a smaller little tag in here. And that's, Lexi took a picture of me in the car on the way. And I made a couple of pennants, put the day, the date. This is a Prima, the tube flowers, and I just used some Cadillac Pink Glimmer Mist on those. And put a bling in the middle and a couple of white leaves. On this page, our bridal consultant's name was Haley. And so I took a glitz stamp that I got from Hobby Lobby and did the Hello My Name Is tag and then put her name on here with a couple of different types of stamps. And then I printed out the David's Bridal pennant off my iPad, and this is a large sticker D, and then this is a Spellbinders die here. And I made the envelope out of some Bristol board and just did a little EK Success border punch and used two of the Teresa Collins clocks that I punched out from the clock page and some baker's twine, and made a pocket to house 4x6. And instead of cutting apart the smaller photos, I just left them together and then made a little thing where I can. On this picture, she's so excited. Her nanny and her cousin Ian gave her money for her crinolines and her undergarments for the wedding dress. So that's why she's making that face. She was very surprised. And then on this page, let me move that. I made a double pocket pouch. This is another printout from my iPad, and then I just incorporated a Tim Holtz letter stamp here. And these are some more of the same paper flowers, and I used pearl, let's see, yeah, pearl glimmer mist on those. And then I cut the shank off the back of a button and stuck it there. And then on here, on one of the sheets in the Teresa Collins collection, it has a lot of these little nameplates, these really ornate nameplates. So I cut one out and stamped Smile in there. And this cute little frame came from this stamp set that I found at Michael's. They are so cute, and there's a couple of silhouettes also in the set. So I just stamped that and cut it out and put it over a part of a paper doily that I stamped a clock on, and that's an Ika-Dika-Doo stamp. And then I just put two photos. I made a thumb hole and put, I punched out a scallop circle and then punched out the center of that and layered it up. And then there's a pocket on this side, and then a pocket up here. And then I just backed those with the Basil Swiss Stock cardstock, which I am super into the past few months. And on this page I made a pocket, and it has a little gusset in case I wanted to put more stuff in there. And punched out one of the clocks, put a piece of crafting plastic over it to make it look like glass, and then used a sparkly, glittery brad in the center of that. And this is another one of the frames from the stamps I showed y'all. A little punch out from the Teresa Collins collection, and then I made a little tag. And this is the first rack of dresses. I think we started off with 6. And the story about how it all began. And this is kind of a little half page. And then the decorative edge I cut out here, this is the negative of that edge, and I used it to make another pocket here. And this is a Prima stamp, a Heidi Swap stamp. And then Lexi forgot her shoes. So we had to go and measure all the heels in the store to get the right height for her to try on dresses. And for alterations, after she picked out her dress, she had to have the right height shoe. So anyway, made a little pennant. This is a Spellbinders pennant. And this is actually the strip that you cut off of Teresa, the bottom of the paper. And I just made a little pennant out of that, and I wrote the story about the shoes and Lexi forgetting the shoes. It was dramatic at first, and then it turned into a laughing situation. This is from the punch-out page. It makes a little pocket, and then I just stamped it with a fleur-de-lis stamp, and this is a Stampability stamp. Put a little tag in there from the punch page, and beautiful, and then use some seam binding, and I glimmer misted the bow with Silver Sugar seam binding, and it turned out the prettiest gray. Love it. And then this dress was just gorgeous on her, but we only loved it from here to here. We didn't like this. And then some Carla's 001 flatback pearls, Hobby Lobby trim, and made a pocket page here, and this is some of the Echo Park paper, and used an EK Success border punch to make the pocket. And this stamp came from the Stampabilities, this from Hobby Lobby, and some little flatback pearls, and 2 photo tags are in this pocket. I used the Spellbinders Labels 9, I believe it is, to make the tabs at the top. And this dress I absolutely adored. It's got pearls all the way up the back of it, and it fit her like a glove. We really thought that this might be it. And if it would have been, they would have had to do absolutely nothing to the dress. But it didn't end up being the dress. So, but it was gorgeous on her. Now on this page, the frames are from the Sentimentals cartridge, and I just used my Gypsy to size them. And this is her cousin Ian, and he's a pageant coach, so he was a lot of help. And she decided to try on a fascinator. I don't know if y'all can see it, but she didn't wear one, but it looked so cute on her. She ended up wearing a flower in her hair, which is just so Lexi, but it was still so pretty. The little fascinator was so cute. And then on this page, I just took a bunch of the pattern paper and mixed them together and made pennants, and then sewed a zigzag with my machine across the top and then down the sides. I love using my sewing machine, and I got the cutest little sewing machine. I'll have to show it to y'all. And this, I printed this out on my iPad. I have this crown in my photo thing in my iPhone, and I just pasted it on here and then put keep calm and carry on. And then this is the velvet black paper. It's gorgeous, from the Teresa Collins collection. And then to give continuity to these 2 pages, since the papers are so different, I did a horizontal pennant on this one. And Houndstooth is Lexi's favorite pattern. And fortunately, that collection, that Teresa Collins collection, the reverse side of the clock page is Houndstooth. So I used that. And I made a door and used the basil cardstock and mitered it like trim. And then took 2 brads and made my closure with some silver chain. I think this is Tim Holtz chain. And put a bling on the end of it. And that wraps around as my closure. And put pennants in here to go with the other page. And this dress looked beautiful on her. Lexi took ballet for years and years, and this reminded us of one of her costumes. It had all the bling and stuff at the top. It's really, really pretty. Fit her well, but as you can see by her face here, I don't know if y'all can see it or not, but she's like, yeah, I don't think so. So that one didn't make the cut. And then one more page, This is a pocket page, and it's different than anything I've ever done, and I really like the way it came out. It's super plain, and it just really emphasizes the picture. So the way I made it is a piece of crafting plastic, of course, and then I made the slot in the plastic, and then I took a strip of the houndstooth, rounded the corners, and made the slot in the houndstooth, and I ran this through my little Xyron so it would really stick well, and made my little slot for the picture to go in. And then on the actual, I just made a picture tag and used Spellbinder's Fancy Labels, I think it is. Let me see. Yeah, Fancy Tags is what it is. And just traced around the whole die with for the houndstooth part, and then punched out the tag and put lovely and popped it up on some dimensional adhesive. And then on the back, just put another die on the back. But this dress was absolutely beautiful. It we weren't crazy about the bottom of it, but all the ruching and the see all the ruching, it's beautiful. And then it has all the little fluffy, furry, just, and the little bling in it. It was just absolutely gorgeous. So, but that one didn't make the cut either. This was really so much fun. Anyway, that's as far as I've gotten in my little book. And I have, like I said, I think 3 more pages. 1, 2, 3 to complete, and as soon as I get those done, I will post. Let me know what you think so far. I hope you like it, and everybody have a great day. Thanks for watching. Bye.